Everybody who's familiar with basketball around here knows that you were a very, very, very good basketball player. We'll do your bragging for you. And you graduated in 1990 off a great Killeen Kangaroo basketball team. If that 1990 Killeen Kangaroo basketball team took on the 2014 Harker Heights basketball team, who would win that game?
Oh, come on now. It'll be a wrap. We would kill them by 20. Because we had, you don't understand, our starting lineup, Marcus Moss won a national championship. And that's the little kid I showed. He won a national championship. He was a Manor Middle School All-American. He came from Manor and started Killeen High. It's not no way there. That team, he was 5'10". Then Eddie Roberts, the guy in the picture, he's 6'4" at the 2 guard. Well, he was 6'4" at the 3 guard. Aaron Stewart was 6'4" at the 2 guard. I was 6'6" at the 4, and Joe Hooks was 6'8" at the 5. Then we bring a kid, Sean Chavis, off the bench who went and played football at University of Houston. We had another kid that played at Alabama A&M, Dwayne Smith. You know, not taking nothing away from my guys, but I don't think they could cover us. Man, we were going to do one thing all day. We're going to go high-low. You know, we're just going to go high-low, and we're going to kill you on the block. But it's a different ball game because we'd have probably fouled those guys out. Per se, probably my son would have fouled out. Roger Taylor definitely would have fouled out. We would have exposed the point guards because Marcus Moss is sort of like any guard, the best guard you can think of. The kid is open when he comes past half court. And people think I'm been lying and trying to stretch the truth, but, you know, you can go back and quote and ask anybody. Those teams were great. So, you know, I think it would be a good game, you know, but I love my guys to death. And, you know, they would say, and they probably say, oh, Coach Bobbit, you're just saying that. But I just don't think, you know, the style of basketball is different now. You know, it's more of a dribble drive, penetrate, kick, or whatever. And when we played, you look for the mismatch. Where's Waldo? If there's a 5'10" on a 6'4", 6'4" is going on the block, and we're passing it to him every game. You know, and the kids, why I would say that is because we humbled ourselves. You know, our high school coach didn't have to do that. Joe Hooks was All-American, like I said, and he had scored probably about 50 in a couple of games. So I can remember vividly, we're playing Waco High, and he does a 360 jump shot because he's feeling himself and don't want to pass the ball. So we talked amongst our starters and like, okay, we're going to have to give Joe, we called the gas face for a game. So we looked at him, pump fake, pass it over here. Pump fake, pass it over there. Then all of a sudden, he got some humble pie, and then we went on that run, you know, and we went on that run. I think we lost the game probably at Christmas, and we didn't lose the game. I think we're like a 25, 26 game win streak or whatever the case might be. But that's a lot of it, and then a lot of times kids don't check each other. You know what I mean? Because the coach can only do so much, you know, and that's the thing that you try to get the kids, and you got to try to get them to learn. Because at this age, I want to be more of a teacher than so much of a coach. You got to teach the game teach the kids the game. Because, you know, other day we went up with Roger Taylor to Louisiana Monroe, played Texas State, and his coach, you know, was coaching him pretty dang hard, you know, and Roger always has something to say back. Always something, well, this or that, you know, it's not an excuse. Just take your corrective criticism and be quiet, you know. So the coach was giving them some free choice words, and I'm like, Roger, you hear how that coach is on them guys right there, and you see how everybody over there just was tight-lipped and was quiet? You got a lot to learn, you know, and that's just one example. But, you know, that's the number one deal is that, you know, we got to train these kids up of how to become players. And that's a lot of it because, like, some of the time the best players have the worst attitudes out on the court. You know, and that's not how it's supposed to be, you know. Old adage, be seen and not heard. Your game recognizes game, meaning, you know, good guys, no good guys. And you don't got to be the ones jumping up like a peacock to be seen and all that type of stuff. You go out there and you put in 20 points and 15 rebounds. Only thing you got to do is come out the dressing room, have your bag on, have your travel suit everybody else has, and guess what? The people are going to come and find you. You don't got to go come and find the people. And that's the number one thing that we try to tell all the kids, you know, think about those other guys. And that's what I try to tell the kids because I had a great team this year.